Shalom, 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 Israel. Israel, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters, peace and blessings. This is going to be a quick message, a quick word. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are edified by this quick message. It's very important that I do this video because there is a message in this that I hope that you are truly edified. And the message is simply this: in the times that we are living in, man, you have to have a sound mind. People, especially if you have a job, people don't know how to talk to you. People do not have the proper business etiquette, the proper business way of handling things, the professional way of handling things. You got people, you hear people say customer service is no longer, there's no customer service today. It's true. And it's also, there is no one that's adequate enough to manage a team of employees, okay, without disrespecting them, without micromanaging them, inadvertently micromanaging them and whatnot. But my thing is this, I'm doing this quick video because I was forced to resign from one of my 2 jobs, okay? I was forced, you know how you're forced out of a job, where certain things is happening that shouldn't be happening. And they know that if they continue to do things a certain way, eventually you're gonna get fed up with it. And that's what happened with me. I walked away from a job. I resonated from a job. I designed from a job earlier today that I was at 6.5 years. And it was for the better, because if you're a spiritual person, one thing you never can lose sight of is having a sound mind. And if you are not spiritually rooted, these devil spirit individuals that you work with will make you almost shank their ass, will almost make you choke them. So a lot of times, before you take it there or thinking about taking it there, a lot of times you have to walk away. A sound mind, you got to have that just to survive today in life. And if you're working on a job and you're the only so-called black individual at this job, no matter how great you may do that job, people will still find ways of doing things to force you out, okay? That's why you gotta have a sound mind. When you hear people go postal on these jobs, I don't condone that, but I understand they have been driven to a point where this is what they feel like they need to do. I would never condone that. I would never think about doing that. I'll just walk away like I did today. Why? Because it's all about having a sound mind. All money ain't good money. And in 2Timothy 1:7, they tell you, for Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So when you at a job and these people ain't doing you right, and these people have an agenda of trying to force you out, it ain't nothing really you can do but kind of just deal with it the best way you can. Don't fear if you have to lose the job or if you have to leave that job. Don't fear having to do that. Don't fear that. For Yahweh have not given us a spirit of fear. A lot of people will deal with things on a job because they need the job and it's a good paying job. So they'll find a way to deal with things that's uncomfortable, things that can be considered unprofessional, things that can be considered very disrespectful, okay? You have people that will, the fear of losing that job, they'll deal with whatever comes with that, even though they know it's wrong. Well, you can't do that, brothers and sisters, because these people will feed off that and they'll really try to treat you exactly like they tried to do me. They tried to treat me and I ain't going, okay? Again, in 2 Timothy 1:7, it tell you, for Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. So you have to have self-power, power in yourself, confidence in yourself, self-respect and dignity for yourself. That all lines up with power. Knowing who you are, knowing your worth. Okay, that all lines up with power. It says, and of love. You ain't got to go postal. You ain't got to be hostile. Kill them with kindness. Show love. But there is a time where your love ain't necessary because they're showing you the spirit of hate. They're showing you that they're not in the season to embrace your love. So before you attempt to show them love like that, give them what they want. Give them what they can relate to. Give them what they're seeking. And walk away. At least you're going to have a sound mind. Best way I could tell you is this. I showed up to work and all my belongings was gone. Security, access denied. All my belongings was gone. That's the best way I can put it for you. So you sincere brothers and sisters, please understand, if you're on a job and you're the only so-called black, and regardless of how good you may do your job, or regardless of what they may feel to pick at you, to force you to get frustrated, and force you to get frustrated, and force you to get frustrated, and force you to get frustrated, till you have a decision to make. Do I react niggerly? Or do I say, hey, you know what, man? Y'all can have it. So I told them they could have it. Because by doing that, I'm free, I have a sound mind, and they ain't got to worry about choking the shit out of one of them, out of frustration. So we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh, man. So yeah, I showed up to work. The best way I could tell you is this. I showed up for work. Access code denied. All my belongings were removed from my cubicle. Best way you can do it. But you know what? As crazy as that sound, as unfortunate as that sound, it was the best thing that ever could have happened, man. Believe that. And I'm going to close it out again, man. Sound mind, you got to have that today. Because especially when you're in a situation like that, you're going to need that. And in 2 Timothy 1:7, again, it tell you, for Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Word.